Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Adam, I got a wife, she's Alex, I got a kid, we got 2 dogs, and we got a card store in our basement. That's right, everyone said it's a bad idea, don't do it. You probably shouldn't do it either, but if you want to watch us do it, this is what we're doing once a week. We'll tell you how it's going. More importantly, if you want to buy any of this stuff you see behind me, or the singles we got upstairs, go to pandorasdeckbox.com. Use the code EAT, SHIP, and DIE. One word, all uppercase, you'll save 5% on your first order. Do that and listen to this. All right, here's what's going on last week. Oh, usually I put these things together chronologically, start with like the beginning of the week, move to the end of the week. I think it's kind of boring and like disjointed if you do it that way. It's just like, oh, we sold some Magic, then we sold some Pokemon, then we sold some Magic. Then we sold... I want to bundle it into Magic Pokemon business. Okay? Follow? Let me know if you like that better, if this is worse, whatever. Just give me some feedback in the comments if you want to. In the Magic world, Foundations Collector peaked at $310 a box on Monday. And we sold, or Sunday, we sold a box of it for $310, which is insane. We listed it on TCGplayer. We still don't have a ton of sales on our pandorasdeckbox.com because we don't advertise a ton. So it's just word of mouth, friends of friends, and occasionally there's some organic, like from the shop app, we'll get a sale. On TCGplayer though, we sold one of these collector boxes, and that means we had like 13% fees, which is a bummer. And we have free shipping over $5 over there. So free shipping, fees, afterwards, we made about 50 bucks. 50 bucks profit. We got our boxes at $197 from Stomping Grounds, I believe. And we got some from RNG Games, our Patreon thing, wholesaler club. That's pretty good. That's pretty good margin. Now, we'd love to sell it over here. We got the same thing for cheaper if you go to our website, but obviously TCG's got a big reach. TCGplayer, eBay, they take the fees because they have the audience. You have people that are actually looking for product there. So we're tempted to put up more. We put up another one at like $320, but then boxes started to drop. So they're at like $290, $288 right now. This is on Friday, November 22nd. If you see this in the year from now and they're $1,000, should have bought more, huh?
20.
Fuck off. Anyway, so that's speaking of which, that's a good question. Should we sell now and rake in like $50 profit a box? Or should we hold them with the idea that maybe they grow as a collectible? This is a collector booster box, is it not? With a collector booster box, the idea is to hold them for a little while. They grow with time. Generally speaking, it's not Karlov Manor. Anyway, what else is going on? I'm going to try to make these quicker. I'm just going to read some words. They're too long. These videos are too long. Every week I'm like, shorter the video. Get this shit cut down. I don't want to edit in all these. Singles were nuts this weekend. Single card sales, we had 50 orders through the weekend. We had another 30 on Monday. So with the half of Fridays too, we had like over 100 orders in 4 days, which is nuts. Luckily, that's calmed down recently. We sold either the hype has died or we've run out of valuable singles. Both of those are probably true to us to some extent. A lot of those singles were Foundations, but a lot of it was also these hits that we got from a collection we bought in New Hampshire we talked about last week. So we've got bulk moving with those high value cards, but the bulk that remains is now like 2-cent cards that we're trying to get a floor of 20 cents, 25 cents, whatever it is. So we really need more valuable cards to get that bulk moving. That said, with all those sales, we made at least $1,500 in that weekend. And since then, another couple $100 in singles till today. So about a $2,000 week, which is pretty good, pretty decent. Market's insane right now. Said it, we keep saying it. Everybody's saying it. The market is nuts. So if you're trying to sell stuff, it's a good time. Trying to buy stuff, it's a real pain in the ass. Everything's expensive. We did raise prices a little bit on Tuesday just to slow things down a bit. So if we're seeing these slower sales on Thursday, Friday, could be a contributing factor as well. It was insane. It was a lot of sales to process, a lot of orders. We had a lot of stuff. We had more advent calendars. So we had to pack 2 advent calendars this weekend. That takes time in addition to the normal orders. Amazing to push those advent calendars though. It really feels like we're making something instead of just flipping something, right? You package it, you bundle it, you make it look good, and it makes it a fun experience that people open on Christmas. We promoted the ads. We were doing the 25-day one, but that was until November 15th because I don't want to sell it if you can't get it by December 1st. So now we're promoting the 12-day one, which you could theoretically give in the middle of December or just all on Christmas Day or whatever. And that one, we had a question. We said, they were like, why is it more expensive to buy the bundle of 12 packs than to buy 12 individual packs? And then we were like, well, some of the packs are more expensive than, so it's $80 divided by 12 is like $6.66, which is a pretty funny number. And some of these packs are worth more than $6 and it's random. So theoretically you would get some cheap, some expensive. We're trying to load up the ones that are like Commander Masters is a $16 pack. We put one of those in basically every one of these advent calendars. Almost breaking even with these things, but the Commander Master packs come from the Costco bundle, which is a good deal. Those are basically free for us. So $16 value for you is a win for everybody. They're asking, why is it expensive? And if we were to give you all the perfectly if the pack were the amount that gives us a little bit of margin, and you a little bit of a deal, we still have to pay for the time and the effort and the materials of the gift wrapping. That legitimately a 25-day advent calendar, like 15, 20 minutes worth of work to put it in this, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just worth something. So if you're seeing the packs, you want to buy your own advent calendar and you want to do it with the cheapest possible packs for like $3 a pack, be our guests. You can totally do that on our website, and you can wrap it yourself if you want. You want to save some money. I'm just saying it's a convenience item, right? You need a gift. It's wrapped. It's ready to go. You don't have to think about it. It's got pretty stickers. It's festive. That's what you're paying for. And we're not making a ton of money anyway. Most of our cost basis for these are $3 to $4. If we're selling you a card for $4 to $5, the margin isn't huge. It's like 20, 30%. Which is good for this business, which is usually for a sealed product, like a box is 10% margin is good. You sell packs individually, you get a little more margin, right? Single packs are more expensive than a box. You buy in bulk, you save money, right? We get that. So what else is going on? The Costco deals. We got them before. They were good. They were like $35, $40 for a March the Machine Commander. And it comes with 2 promos and 3 packs. It's a good deal back then. Then they cut it to $29.97, which was their clearance rate, whatever. Wasn't clearing. So now it's $19.97. If you can find these things at Costco, you're literally printing money because the Commander Master Pack, as I mentioned, is $16. So now you have to cover $3 to make your money. There's a Bloomburrow pack. There's a March the Machine pack. There's 2 promos. There's a Commander deck. All they had left was Tinker Time. Tinker Time's the worst one. It's worth like a $15 pack, but you're doubling your money. Even if you sell each one of those things for the lowest cost, minus fees, you double your money. It's an insane deal. We got 8 of them. And now I've got 8 Commander decks. We're going to break them down and sell the singles. Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, all that stuff sells. People want to build their own Commander decks. You need a Soul Ring. So break down these $18 decks, and that's what's going on. It's a good deal. If you can find it at your Costco, I would recommend you get a fucking cart, the big one, the flat bottom ones, and just dump the whole pallet onto your cart. So it's a good deal. It is a good deal. The only other news with Magic this week is Innistrad. We're starting, last week we saw a little bit of Innistrad remastered coming to the markets, some people putting up pre-orders. This week we saw a bunch more. And we found it pretty cheap at Game Nerds with a Z. They had it for $240. They had it for $240 a box, which is really good. It's expensive compared to even Foundation's. MSRP was like $200 a box. But Stomping Grounds, which is where we usually buy these things, is $299 a box. And they're not really scalping. That's just the market rate for these boxes. The people at Game Nerds may have made a pricing error because $240 is a really good deal. We're still going to try to buy some when Rob from RNG Games puts his stuff up for pre-order. He gets it straight from the distributor. He gives us that price plus shipping plus a $3 credit card fee. So we're going to buy some more from him. We only bought the one collector case, and we still need play sets to add to the like bundles and some other stuff. I'm trying to shit my pants. There we go. Anyway, yeah, we'll get some collector boosters and we'll get some play boosters. Innistrad is looking good. Excited for Innistrad. All right, in the Pokemon world, Surging Sparks is going nuts. We thought it peaked on Tuesday. We sold a box for $200 on TCGplayer there. Again, fees, free shipping, so we had to eat those. Still made a $50 profit because we got those for $127 back in pre-ordered land. It's now 203. It went down like 190s. People were like, oh, 200 seems to be the floor now for Surging Sparks. It's just an expensive product. It's crazy. Will we sell more on TCGplayer, or will we set, a higher limit? We don't know. We have one up there for 220 with just as like a high watermark. If somebody buys the 220, we'll know that's basically a new floor. Prices are getting crazy. Next week is Black Friday and Cyber Monday, the following Monday. And it's expected that everything's going to get jacked up for those holidays, those shopping holidays. The quantities available will go down, which will drive price up. So maybe we sell a couple more foundations, a couple more Surging Sparks after that craziness has wiped out some inventory. So we may see some sales and prices may be cheap for a little bit, but then they should be pushed up by the reduction in quantity. We may see a big dump from a lot of people as the price climbs. People want to dump this stuff, make some money, ourselves included. So who knows? Really, maybe it stays flat. Maybe Surging Sparks is 200 and Collector's Foundation is 300. Maybe that's just where it's going to be for a little while. I think it'll go up. From what we've heard, people are thinking we have not seen the end of this insanity yet. Oh, so very cool. We've organically sold some of the Japanese booster boxes over there. Very, very cool. There's a little gap, a couple little holes in the Japanese spots, which is sick. Selling that stuff. I mentioned last week, we got a case of Prismatic, the Japanese one, Terastal Festival. We got a case of that and we sold 8 boxes already. So I think we have 11 left. So those are on Pandora's Doctor. They're $60, which is a little high, but honestly, we got kind of hosed from our wholesaler. Our cost base is like $54 each. So if you use the 5% off, we'll break even, Plus you get free shipping if you order a lot of them. Over $500 on the pandoras.clocks.com and you get free shipping. So we need to open Alex's, we've just been busy. We need to open Alex's Surging Sparks ETB. She's got a booster bundle and she's got a booster box. So we got to open that and see if we get the butthole Pikachu everybody's looking for. Maybe the gold Pikachu that's going up now. It's a hyper rare. They forgot that the hyper rares are rarer than the butthole Pikachu, but everybody's losing their mind over the butthole Pikachu. So opening that soon. We have plenty of videos filmed. I need to edit the videos. I need to find the hours in the day to make those edits. Editing this, I'm going to be up until 1 o'clock in the morning. It's tough. It's tough with a baby, man. It's tough. It's real tough. Tough with a baby and a business and a full-time job. You know what else is crazy? These prismatic evolutions. There's been more leaks. There's higher res images of the white leaks that we did have. It's looking insane. Everybody's going to go nuts. We've been trying, as things come into stock, Target, Walmart, Best Buy, that kind of thing, to get things. The announcements will go out. We're on Discords where they alert people. You click the button. You click add to cart, you're within 3 seconds, you're too late. We've been 1 second and it's too late. Everything's gone instantly. I'm sure that's just bots scraping it up. That said, we got 2 of the Pokemon Center ETBs for Prismatic Evolutions, and they were $60-$70 a piece there. And it comes with the 2 extra packs, and it's got the special promo from Pokemon Center. Those are now $400 each on eBay, and people are buying them. And I'm not sure it's peaked yet. We're 2 months away from it even appearing on the market. You got the Master Ball Hollows, Reverse Hollows. You've got all the evolutions, the new Moonbryon. That's a fucking pain in the ass. We've collected a couple of the surprise boxes, and we've got the regular ETBs. I think we have like 4 or 6 regular ETBs. It's really hard to get. And we don't want to pay a lot more than MSRP. Stomping Grounds again has them, but they're $95 a piece. We missed them from RNG's Patreon. He had them up and they were gone in 10 seconds too. It's tough. Those Eevee sets, man. People be loving some Eevee sets, I'm telling you. Oh, we did get the Eevee bag, accessory bag set, and that comes out in like April. And that was sold out instantly, but we got one. No, Alex got one too. We got 2 Eevee bags. A little purse. All right, that's enough Magic. That's enough Pokemon. General business stuff. As I mentioned, we're seeing and buying Black Friday deals as they come up. Stuff that's too good to be true. There's a few Lord of the Rings things that came up. I was like, gotta have those. We're finding the margin where we can without a distributor. We have a distributor, but you don't get anything because there's nothing available, and you can't get pre-orders until you buy stuff that isn't available. So it's tempting that we may buy a bunch of the shit. That's the couple things that are available are like these goddamn check lane blisters that are awful. The promos are good money, but now everyone is catching on. So now we're racing each other to the bottom. They're now like $3 a promo, $3.70, something like that. The value in the check lane blisters has been identified, maybe from this video. And now it's a little competitive in the check lane blisters. But it's tempting to buy a bunch of stuff like those check lane blisters, like the pencil case, like all these battle blocks, battle decks, whatever. Stuff nobody wants, because if you get to this spend threshold that I can't tell you about, then we get pre-order access. Then we get a little tiny baby allocation, and then you build up your allocation the more you spend. We have nothing right now. All we have is what's in stock, and what's in stock sucks. So that's what we're thinking. Maybe in the new year, we're going to start ramping up our distributor spend. Try to find like a break person, somebody that's ripping and shipping packs, and we'll give them to them for cost. We'll break even just to get it out the door so we can hit this threshold. That would be great. And then we can get some Pokemon for actual like distributor costs. That would be what we need. But until then, we're finding deals like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So paying close attention, following the Discords, looking for deals as they get alerted, trying to click that button faster. We just can't. Otherwise, business, we missed a video. We wanted to push a Monday and a Friday video. That's kind of our schedule. Friday's the vlog. Monday's either Magic or Pokemon. And this week we just missed it. We've been so busy with the business, with the baby, with the work, with the Marvel shit. The Marvel shit was honestly a little disheartening. So we took a step back. We hid that video. Zero movement on that Chrome Mox $100 card that the post office lost. Same old update. They still haven't found it. It's missing. We've been working on the Patreon tiers. I want to get higher level tiers for people. And I think the next one, the current one is $5 for shop supporter. I think we want to add like a 10 and a 15. And then in these higher tiers, I want to give you store credit. We want to give you the option, like you're supporting the thing, I'll just send 5 or 10, whatever the number is. We haven't figured out the numbers yet, but we want to set some monthly number, if you're a Patreon, of store credit. I think that's a good idea. Could be a terrible idea. There may be some tax like implications on that. Need to do a little more research, but we would definitely want to build up these higher level tiers. Eventually, if we ever do get a distributor with real, like a brick and mortar, we can get everything, Magic, Pokemon, Lorcana, Flesh and Blood, all that stuff. That's like the end goal for the Patreon, is to set up a wholesale club and people, you get access, you pay a little for shipping and the credit card fee, and then you get the wholesale money. Distributor access. That would be sick to give to people, to give people cheap product, when especially there's an insane market of people looking for cheap product. Everybody wants to crack it open, collect it. Other than that, we're looking forward to taking a little time off in December. We're going to shut stuff down in December 12th. I think will be last call for orders. We're going to go hang out with family. And I have some time off for work. I may take off like the first week of December. We're trying to get organized, get everything scanned. We have lots and lots of bulk that needs to get put into TCGplayer. When we do that, we're going to have lots of orders at the beginning of the year. We'll scan that inventory, but we won't make it live immediately. We'll keep it staged. And then the new year comes, push it out. have lots of sales. Next week, week 15, we'll have the financial recap. It'll be the end of November, close enough. And it'll also be Black Friday, so I'll keep you informed if I find any crazy-ass deals that aren't immediately scooped up by bots. Put it in the video. I'll tell you what we bought. That's it. That's all I got for you. Week 13, we rolled a 14? What the fuck? We are in week 14. Next week will be week 15. We rolled a 14 last week, which was a good week. We made a lot of money. $2,000. No profits, but we made a lot of revenue. It was a good week. It was definitely a good week. Do you have a good week? Tell me in the comments if you had a good week. As always, if you've been watching these, thank you so much. If you want to subscribe, ding the bell, whatever, I don't care, whatever the kids do. I don't care. Last week, less spending, more selling. More selling. Let's roll the die for the week. I like talking to you while I adjust the camera. I like the shot. It's fun. It's more real, right? So this basement's a little bit of a mess right now. It's a little chaotic. We are definitely in a transition. We are getting things sold. Oh, I'm gonna sit. Oh, everybody loves a good sit. Welcome to my office. Oh, there's a QR code. Whoa, what happens if you scan the QR code? All right. It's time. Tungsten die. Weighs about 100 pounds. We decide our fate for the week. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.